Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and it is time to rainbow our boy Dokkan Fest BOJACK right here. I am very eager to see what BOJACK's going to look like at his full potential. I gave him a defensive equip. I actually would have wanted to give him a level 5 attack equip, but I don't have any to give because SCR, a lot of units have been coming out, right? But I did have several level 5 defenses, so it's like, whatever. I might as well... His defense is already super good. I guess I might as well just make it even stronger, right? Currently, I don't have his links leveled up at all. What I'm probably going to try and do, and what I usually do with these rainbow showcases, is get BOJACK to like level 4 or 5. And then we'll go ahead and do the rainbow video for him. And then obviously, you know, who knows, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks, however long it takes me to get to level 10 links, then we'll take a look at BOJACK with, of course, the level 10 links. Alright guys, so we are here in an event. We are on BOJACK's team, of course. I really built this one up to make BOJACK look pretty here because for the first time in a long time, dude, the comments on that 55% video, you pieces of shit, had me triggered for the first time in a while. Wait, what's BOJACK's defense right here? 139k. Okay, so we are in a double BOJACK lead right here. I mean, that's... Okay, so everyone going crazy. Oh, BOJACK is the man. He's the best. It's like, all right, I mean, here, yeah, 140 is good because he's going to super and he's going to get another 30%. But, like, here's where I can directly compare. People don't like me comparing him to Cooler despite the fact that he's the exact same unit, basically, just built slightly differently. So there's nothing you could do except for compare him to Cooler. It's like, oh, Dokkan and Legends, we can't compare them, despite the fact they both have Dragon Ball in the name, and Legends was built from Dokkan feedback, so there's nothing you can do but compare them. It's the same thing. BOJACK and Cooler will be forever tied, so you're going to have to deal with that. Now, that's fine, his defense right there, but do keep in mind that Gogeta, who literally was the last Dokkan Fest exclusive, is going to get way higher than that number right there. Now, we don't have any defensive support on rotation, which is big, but do keep in mind that we do have him next to LR BOJACK, right? So, I mean, here's LR BOJACK with every single link he's got active, right? All right? So, these two together, you know, LR BOJACK and then the Dokkan Fest BOJACK are going to work very well. They only don't have, what, Coward and Fierce Battle together, right? That's another issue with the Dokkan Fest BOJACK, by the way, especially when we compare him to Cooler, right? And again, if you don't like him, under 2 mil... Well, okay. This is Nolar's BOJACK right here. As you guys can see, Nolar also doesn't have him at full link level 10 because, I mean, it's day 1 that BOJACK came out, right? So it takes a long time to get them the full level 10 links. That's the other thing, too, specifically when we're talking about, like, a unit like BOJACK. It's way different once you get him to level 10 links. He's just way different. Like, that 25% attack and defense from big bad bosses. Like, you know, in that last turn right there, that's where BOJACK would have gone from 140k defense to, what, maybe like 175-ish? 170, 165? And then at that point, he does a super attack, right? 30% defense, kicking him over 200k. Now, at that point, BOJACK above 200k defense, now we're talking about him tanking in Extreme Super Battle. That's the other thing that I got triggered about at that last video, is upon going through the entire video, it's a 45-minute showcase, seeing everything, and I'm sitting there like, I mean, yeah, BOJACK's going to be way better than Cooler in Extreme Super Battle. Isn't that the only thing that matters? But no one heard that before commenting and calling me the worst, you bastards. Pissing me off. All right, so you see, that's pretty good. So, this is strong because Cooler is giving 50%. Demon Goddess Toe is either given... It's always hard to tell with her. It's either 40% or 30%, one of the two, right? And then BOJACK's giving 50% as well. Now, the other thing, too, you can't have BOJACK linking with Cooler or LR Turles. I would say the #1 comment that triggered me beyond belief, it's so innocent. The guy goes, he's only got 2 links active, Truth. That's not very good. Blame fucking BOJACK! BOJACK has Coward and Revival, both of which aren't the best fits for him. Now, Revival, if we're rocking him on Revived Warriors, sure, but Golden Frieza, stupidly, it's dumb as hell, is not on Space Traveling Warriors, right? So, like, if we're talking about Revival, that's like Revived Warriors, you'd be able to get, like, Demon King Piccolo, maybe some of the Cells or something like that, maybe, like, Transformation Boost or Terrifying Conquerors, I guess. But, like, on BOJACK's own team, there's not a ton of revival in there. So him having that is mostly pointless. And he doesn't even need it because of LR BOJACK either, because they turned both Heraclan and Galactic Warriors into like key links that are also giving like attack and doing crit and doing other things at the same time, right? So it's like BOJACK having these two links that like you're not gonna get active from a majority of the strong villain units. You know, Cooler doesn't have the problem of having shit links like Coward and Revival, right? Well, I guess you could say Strongest Clan in Space is kind of mid because it's all enemies defense minus 10% and 2 key. But I mean, it's the Frieza link, right? That's where you know they made the BOJACK's links stronger than they made like the Frieza clan links. But that makes sense because you know like the BOJACK like family. Wait, where's Toa? Okay, or Zangia. We can't have Zangia hit BOJACK because Zangia lowers attack. That's no. We can't have that. But yeah, this turn is really good by the way because BOJACK. I mean, he's gonna be at what like. His defense is going to be ridiculous. Close to 300k, I think, after he's super attacking right here. Which, again, now we're talking about Extreme Super Battle Mode. And I literally finished my 55% video with this point, right? If BOJACK is way better in Extreme Super Battle Mode than Cooler, I literally posed the question, isn't that the only thing that really actually matters? Because, well, okay, yeah, there's Cooler hitting way harder than BOJACK, by the way, sure. And people go, oh, well, BOJACK is not linked up with one of his other BOJACK minions. It's like, okay, Cooler didn't have a Frieza clan member next to him either. Like, Cooler hits harder than BOJACK for sure before they transform. Afterwards, I mean, especially if you're able to get the 6 orbs, I do think BOJACK probably could hit harder. But then at the same time, it's also going to matter if, whatchamacallit, what was I going to say? It matters if you're going up into pure Hybrid Saiyan 75% of the game where Cooler does guaranteed crits. So it's like there is a lot of factors into it. Right, and again, dude, it frustrates me so much. Saying like Cooler or LR Turles is a bad linking partner with BOJACK? You're out of your mind! Like, we're talking Fierce Battle, Thirst for Conquest, and Big Bad Bosses. Dude, that's what, 60% attack? Yeah, LR Turles and BOJACK link up terribly, yes, with their 60% fucking attack. They link up so bad. Like, come on, please. Are we even trying before we comment? Dude, I have not been triggered by comments like this in 100 years. I was like, what? Am I in the Twilight Zone? What is this? All right, let's keep BOJACK here. Again, I don't want Zangia. Zangia's super attacking is really not what I want. I want both BOJACKs to be sort of not touched. Now, the other thing too, right? So people were upset that I didn't have the two BOJACKs linked together. I mean, we'll definitely do that here. But one big thing about having the two BOJACKs linked together, again, is without Big Bad Bosses at level 10. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, well, thanks. Okay, so I can see that I was, like, very excited for this fight right here for showcases. But, like, again, Zangia lowers attack, which is scary. And then Bujin, that's the one who sealed right there. He seals. The two little assholes. Like, they're annoying as hell with that. Right? That definitely can be very problematic. And, yeah, there's Zangia lowering attack right there. So with Big Bad Bosses, obviously that's going to play into it like more so, but also keep in mind that Cooler has better links than BOJACK. So when you have all of Cooler's links active, it's benefiting him more than for BOJACK. Wait, let me check their defense though. So BOJACK is at 20% defense from Galactic Warriors, 25 from Big Bad Bosses, so up to 45%. Another 15 from Thirst for Conquest, taking us to what, 60? And then that's it. I mean, there is also Revival, another 5%, but HP under 50%, like, you just never hit that, right? Like, Revival sucks. So, what is he basically at? 60? And then Cooler's got 15. Okay, so he's at 40 as well with Big Bad Bosses. Metamorphosis takes him up to, what, 50? So, BOJACK is getting an extra 10% defense from links, right? But, I mean, there's... No one is going to say Cooler can defend on the level that BOJACK is, right? That's one of the big things about this BOJACK is it's like he's doing reasonable damage, close to Cooler at the very least, whereas his defense is, like, really good. But, like, why is Cooler's defense higher than BOJACK's? Well, I guess, oh, it's because my cooler does have full, yeah, okay, that's why, because my cooler is at full level 10 links versus BOJACK is not. Okay. So, I think, let's go ahead and start moving on now. Actually, one more turn. I'm going to play around with one more turn. I'm just trying to get a number of different situations and shit like that. Next turn, I'm going to go ahead and float off the other BOJACK. And then once I do that, we'll get the two BOJACks next to each other. We'll see. I've also got LRB Pan on here. We'll see what she can do. A lot of times, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, rocking, like, LRB Pan and stuff like that. But, like, she's on Space Traveling Warriors. And then, you know, considering you've got Goku, Trunks, and Pan, like, you can definitely build, I think, very capable team builds where you can also run LRB Pan on the team. LRB Pan is not bad. Like, she does so many different things. The stun chance, the healing, right? Like, the active skill, of course. Like, you know, having something like Legendary Power with, you know, some of these powerful LRs like LR Turles and, of course, and LR BOJACK. And I actually think that there's, like, using B-Pan on this team to me doesn't feel like as much of a stretch as some other teams. So I was more comfortable actually just rocking her here. Yeah, we'll do this. And then we'll go ahead and float Demon Goddess Toa. So, wait. No, I messed up. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to float off BOJACK. Damn it. Okay, well, we're just going to float off the other BOJACK. Also, by the way, notice what LR BOJACK does. Sure enough, I've been calling this for years, that this LR BOJACK unit was going to look very silly stupid once he has, like, a monster of a Dokkan Fest BOJACK next to him. And no doubt about it that this Dokkan Fest BOJACK is a monster. You could see the way, like, I mean, with multiple enemies, his support type buff is way higher than it could be if we're fighting, like, one enemy, right? But we could see the crazy numbers that he's doing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this right here. Go ahead and float BOJACK off. Well, actually, damn, I actually kind of want to stall one more turn, but whatever, it's fine. We'll just let it go. I also did bring some orb-changing items, because that's the thing. With BOJACK's transformation, it's not, like, there's going to be some inconsistencies sometimes in the amount of damage you're going to be able to see from him and his defense, right, since he does need orbs. A lot of times I'm not the biggest fan of characters that require orbs because it's so inconsistent, but we'll see how it's going to work. I guess there's no real difference between Nolar's, BOJACK, and mine. We're at basically the same link levels, right? Like, it's pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, like we're at pretty much the same numbers. So that actually works perfect for this showcase. So we'll go ahead and transform Nolar's BOJACK right here, and we'll see what numbers he's capable of doing. Remember that BOJACK? So I think I like Cooler's transformation better than BOJACK's because it's 3 turns against Pure and Hybrid and then 6 turns, whereas BOJACK is just 4 turns or later and 1 enemy. I think I kind of like Cooler's better because, again, for, like, Super Battle Road, I feel like it's going to be more impactful. But, like, for a lot of stages with multiple enemies, I feel like by the time you would reach turn 4, there probably only is going to be, like, 1 enemy left. So I don't know that it's really too big of a deal, right? That you have to wait until turn 4 before you transform. But, I mean, we'll see. When there's, like, a, I don't know, extreme category transformation boost, you know, you probably won't be able to transform with BOJACK till, like, maybe not even by turn 4, there might still be multiple enemies left, right? Those extreme category stages are just that tough. 170k defense, again, that's without big bad bosses for him, though. Like, it's just like, I wonder, like, I guess, let's just see with 1 orb. So this is without all of his different orb type passives. Again, the thing about my showcases is I get a ton of different attack stats and defensive stats and stuff like that. I don't just go into the Legendary Goku event, put 6 Kid Boos next to BOJACK, and then just run that rotation out there over and over and over again. I want rotations without support, rotations with support, rotations with his full passive active, without his full passive active. It's like, that's not, that sucks. He's rainbowed 2.3 next to LR BOJACK. Like, there's no support, sure, but he has Heraclan, Galactic Warriors, Thirst for Conquest, Revival, Fierce Battle, all active, right? Like, well, not Fierce Battle, but so Heraclan, Galactic Warriors, Thirst for Conquest, Revival were all active. And, like, that was not that impressive. So it does seem like getting all these orbs is super important. Oh, no. We're not going to finish BOJACK off here. No. Who has the lowest defense? Toa? Yeah, we need Toa. I need Toa to get slapped around right here, and we'll activate Big Bad Bosses for next turn. Okay, so next turn we are going to see a really high attack stat. We just need to hope that Cooler and Turles don't finish BOJACK off right here. I really just wasted my time because this rotation is too good. The good news is, again, we will have Big Bad Boss's next turn because, well, wow, she tanked the hell out of that. Okay, Toa. Oh, this is bad. There's no way BOJACK's surviving all this. I messed up, too. I wanted to take the extra damage, but putting Turles and Cooler next to each other was probably not the best idea. So I need, like, no crits, no additionals. Just do your attack. Oh, okay. All right. I guess I will... I'm just going to hop back into an event with this exact same team, except we're going to get, again, BOJACK, TUR, BOJACK transformed, and then LRB pin. I want to see what that was. But that attack stat we saw from full power BOJACK, that wasn't that impressive. 2 million, he's rainbowed. Like, I know a lot of his links are like 3 and 4 and stuff like that, but, you know, I expected a little bit more than that, BOJACK, my boy. Now, of course, because it's like LR Cell with the way all the orb, like, stacking works with him, his stats will go way up with the orbs, but if you're not getting, looks like at least 3 orbs, he's not going to look that impressive. Because that, like, Rainbow Dokkan Fest BOJACK that just came out, that was at 2 million attack stat. And again, you can't cry because he was next to LR BOJACK. Like, he was next to a BOJACK unit. So, you know, that's where it's like, you know, okay, I'm not allowed to compare him to Cooler, who is a year old. Let's compare him to Super Saiyan 4 fucking Gogeta then, who came out a month ago, and Gogeta in that exact situation is at like a 4 million attack stat, super effective against all types. I think he's a little bit better. Alright, so, let's take a look at the two BOJACKs next to each other. Now, the friend BOJACK this time is not rainbowed, so I guess the only one we'll go ahead and focus on is my BOJACK, so let's go ahead and transform with him. Alright, so again, last time we saw what BOJACK did linked up with LR BOJACK, right? So basically what we're gaining extra from this is Fierce Battle, right? So like, again, so if we take LR BOJACK right there in the middle, right? Again, the one thing that we're going to get from this is Fierce Battle when we put him right there, right? Like there's also, what, Coward? I guess Coward does give the extra 5% chance of performing a crit, but I do feel like that's almost kind of worthless, right? Like, so like the extra chance to crit, there's like, what is it? Battlefield Diva gives like a little chance to dodge. Like, I'm actually uncertain of if that's just like an extra like 5%. So like, okay. My LR BOJACK has what chance to crit? I have 11 crits. He's got a 22% chance to crit. Like, if that 5% chance is just added onto that, I think that's pretty good. But if it's just a separate 5% proc, I feel like it's kind of not as good. But I don't. Okay, so his defense here, 194k. That's good, for sure. Because it's going to go up, well, it'll go up after we super if we do get a bunch of orbs, which we could get 3 right there. But last time we saw with no orbs, I kind of would like to see here. I want to see what happens if we get 6 orbs linked up with the other BOJACK. Again, there's not too much difference from just being linked up with LR BOJACK right there, because, I mean, there is a lot of extra key, right, from having Coward and Revival, but, like, it's a TUR. They don't really need it, right? And, of course, this would be all 7 links, but we don't have Big Bad Bosses because, you know, we need to actually get the full level 10 for that. Wait, are you shitting me? Okay. I guess we're putting TUR BOJACK first then. Sure. All right, so let's go ahead and see what BOJACK's able to put up for us. I mean, this should be a fairly high number here. I mean, he's got to be above at least 5 right here, right? It's got to be. Because, I mean, our first BOJACK is giving the support type buff. 2 key, 30% attack and defense. We got all the orbs. 1.6 right there, but I mean, that one's not rainbowed or anything like that. Like, that's low, dude. 1.6. Okay. All right, what is TUR BOJACK giving us? Go ahead. What do you got for us, brother? 5.32. That's good. That's definitely good right there, right? Okay, so that's 1 support. That is with 6 out of his 7 links active. Yeah, because Big Bad Bosses was not active there, was it? I don't think so. What was my Big Bad Bosses? 5, so I need to be under 90%? No, I think Big Bad Bosses was, I think it was active. Oh, I didn't, because the links don't pop up anymore. God damn it. Hold on, let me double check real quick. When we enter into this turn, are we going to gain health for any reason? I don't think so, right? Yeah, none of these characters are healing, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I think okay, so that 5.32 right there, that was with Big Bad Bosses active. Because mine is 90% at level 5, and we're under 90%. So that that BOJACK right there, the 5.32 was with all 7 links active. That is very good, I'm thinking, because his defense, I don't know what the exact number was. His defense had to be above 250k. Had to be, right? And then he also does have that additional with the 25% chance of doing a super. So, you know, theoretically, we could have seen BOJACK having like a 250k defensive stat and then triple supering, you know, 5.3, 5.5, 5.7, you know, from his 3 super attacks or something like that. Like, that's a lot of damage. Like, we definitely could see BOJACK put on a crazy show. And you have got to be shitting me. Look at the... We're in the No! Oh, I guess in order to try this, I have to go into, like, the Legendary Goku event or something like that. So now, we're going to finish BOJACK again. It's literally deja vu. We have the exact same rotation. Alright, this time I don't have Turles and Cooler linked up next to each other, right? Please, don't eradicate him. Don't crit. Alright, good. That's good. That's very good. So as long as Cooler doesn't, like, double super or something like that, we're good. Then next turn, we'll have BOJACK linked up with himself. We'll be able to pop B-Pan's active skills. See, that'll probably be the biggest number we'll see from the video. Okay, you're only at 229. Yeah, without, like, Thirst for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, all that craziness active. Fierce Battle, stop. No, are you kidding? What? I hate showcases so much. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's so hard. No! Damn it. It just makes another 10 minutes added to... Because of that right there, this video to record is going to take me another 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Cooler. Alright, Legendary Goku event, because that's what we're going to have to do, apparently. Alright, BOJACK, what are you looking at for us? What? Okay. Well, that's the start of turn having Big Bad Bosses active. Okay. I'm just... For a split second, I was like, wait, what? That's very high. Okay. Yeah, see, now we're talking. Because with BOJACK getting all those orbs, Cooler's not touching the defensive number that BOJACK's going to have on the other end of this, right? I don't know exactly how it's going to work to what number it could be. I would guess his defense is going to be at least 300k, and I have never, ever seen Cooler at 300k defense. So, all right, let's see what we got right here. 5.84 this time. Now, don't forget that BOJACK does stack as well, right? That's very, very important. So, you know, again, a lot of times people can be deceived by some of these characters like this, right? We go into the Legendary Goku event, you know, BOJACK is transformed against Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku. By the time we get to Int UI Goku, BOJACK's going to be tossing out, like, you know, 7 million attacks, 7 million attacks, 7 million attacks, like, just insanity, right? Or even higher than that. Cooler, it's the same thing, right? Where once Cooler transforms, like, both BOJACK and Cooler, they're just stacking attack every single time they super. And they do have that built-in additional to where that damage can really, really start to ramp up. But then again, depending upon the situation, Cooler's got the guaranteed crits, whereas BOJACK does not. Okay, so we are definitely in a very, very good position here. It doesn't matter. Here, I'm gonna do this, just so... I'm just gonna let Turles just go ahead and finish this phase off right here. Because remember, once Turles gets to 24 key, he is super effective against all types. No, but we healed. No, no, no. Oh, wait, I can't. I can't do that. All right, hold on. We're just going to skip till next turn. All right. We made it! I've only been trying to do this for a long portion of this video. All right, here. So we'll do stupid ultimate shenanigans, and we'll go ahead and pop the LRB Pan active skill right there. Oh, damn. Actually, we're going to have the same problem here. Okay, good, 6. Because I don't want to give BOJACK the same type orbs, because if I do that, we're going to heal, and we're going to push ourselves out of Big Bad Boss's territory, because I'm not at full level 10 links. What's his defense right here? 236? 238. Okay. Remember, my eyes are bad. Relax, my eyes are bad, okay? I'm sorry. I mean, BOJACK is at 180% attack at the start of turn, so I'm going to guess this is at least 7. Got to be 7.5, maybe? 7. Let's see 7. Okay. That's pretty good. It's a fairly high number right there. Now, again, he does have the medium chance. Okay, there it is, but we didn't get the super. One more? Yeah. Okay. All right, so, you know, you do get them transformed, and then just like Cooler, they become very big boys once they're transformed. The damage kicks up into hyper mega overdrive right there. That's fairly impressive for sure, because again, that's not full level 10 Links, right? Like, you know, he stacks attacks, so it's just gonna get higher and higher and higher. But, you know, even the defense could have gone up a little bit right there, right? We could have been maybe 250k defense maybe at the start of the turn right there. Plus, with all the key spheres, he gets a bunch more defense. So he's definitely super good. Like, here's the thing. I probably would take BOJACK over Cooler at this point, because I just think, again, same as at the end of my goddamn 55% video, which no one even listened, because this defense for BOJACK is going to play very well for me when I'm looking to do no item runs and stuff like that in Extreme Super Auto Road, which to me, again, oh whoopee, right? This Unit A is better than Unit B in the Legendary Goku event, which is like the easiest shit in the world anyway. Who cares, right? Super Battle Road, that's what I care about, because that's by far and away the hardest event in the game. So units who are better in there, to me, I just like better. It's one reason I go crazy for Ultimate Gohan, right? Because Tech Ultimate Gohan single-handedly has led me to like 10 Super Battle Road no-item runs. No shit, I think he's the best, right? Alright, so now we are on the Revived Warrior / Other World Warrior team. Definitely one of my favorite teams in the game. I love that Angel Golden Frieza, love his leader skill. Although, no doubt about it, that BOJACK's had a better team. There ain't no discussion there. Alright, so this is going to be pretty good. So we have LR BOJACK, of course, you know, we have many links. Again, the big thing that the LR is not going to share at the Dokkan Fest is just Fierce Battle, but it's another thing, again, I'm fuming about that 55% showcase. Because it's like, I link Dokkan Fest BOJACK with LR BOJACK, and they say, oh my god, he didn't even link them with good linking partners. It's like, what does this look like to you? I don't know. Looks like a lot of his links active to me. Just saying. But by putting BOJACK in the middle, we'll be able to get Fierce Battle as well, right? So the only thing we don't have here is Coward, and then Big Bad Boss we need to take damage for. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so this is basically turn 1, right? It's technically turn 2, but turn 1, right? That first turn that BOJACK is here. Let's see what our boy BOJACK is going to do on this turn right here. What's his defense? Oh, boy. See, this is good. Okay. We're on a 150% leader skill, point 1. Point 2, with Big Bad Bosses, he'd be at almost 200k defense, with his defense going up even more after he super attacks. So, like, we're almost, like, definitely in double-digit range territory. One thing I do want to point out, though, with BOJACK specifically, right, and other Extreme STR units, I think Extreme STR actually does have the hardest hitting enemies, because I remember I took LR Turles in there. He had 230k defense, and he was taking damage. He was not taking double digits. So Extreme STR has, like, the hardest hitting bastards in any of these Super Battle Road stages. But, like, if we take BOJACK into, say, the Extreme class category, like, stage, I think BOJACK, he is going to be one of the better units we could rock for sure. These numbers he's putting up are good defensively. Let me see what his offensive numbers are looking like right here. Now, again, you know, we could get the full level 10 links and, you know, Big Bad Bosses be able to activate, plus, you know, some various other, like, attack and defensive buffs that you would get from, you know, things like Heraclan, Black Warrior, Search for Conquest leveling up, right? So let's see what attacks that he gets right here. 2.81. I mean, because LR BOJACK is not a support type unit. I mean, Kid Buu is giving 50% attack and defense right there. With Big Bad Bosses, I mean, full level 10 links, he would have been maybe like 3.3, 3.4, I think. Which, I mean, is on a comparable level to Cooler. I think I've seen Cooler at 3.9 in his base. That was the highest I've seen, I think. That I'd have to go back and, like, actually, like sort of, like, double check. But I think I've seen Cooler at 3.9 in base. But, like, again, the huge discrepancy, right, for BOJACK and how much bigger his defense is going to be definitely does matter to me. Let's keep going. Let's definitely keep going. Let's keep seeing some of these numbers and stuff like this. Here, we just do this right here. Bam. Okay. So this phase is going to just get one-shotted into oblivion. Angel Golden Frieza, it's just very free with his damage, right? There's no orbs we need to get. His links are pretty easy among all these like Frieza clan teams and stuff like that. Do we have a support type unit next rotation? No, we don't. It's just Demigra who gives defensive support, right? I want to be very curious to see what BOJACK's damage is going to be, because here's Angel Gold and Frieza, right? That was all of his links active. He was at like 4.88 without support, right? So this is the same thing right here. We could see with this BOJACK. We could directly compare Frieza to BOJACK right there. This is perfect. Okay, awesome. Let's do that. Let's directly compare Frieza to BOJACK. The only thing is that, I mean, that was Frieza with all 7 links though, whereas BOJACK's not gonna have all 7 right here because Demigra is also Shattering the Limit, right? So BOJACK is just sitting here with those links. We can get 6 orbs. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So he's at 176k right here. All right, what kind of damage numbers are we gonna see from this boy? Go ahead, BOJACK. Give me something good. Let's see what he's got. 3.36. Yeah, see, that's not that impressive to me, dude. It's not, because this turn was not impressive, because even if he was at, like, that was with 6 orbs, right? His extra links would have pushed him up to, what, 4 million? Maybe, like, 4.2? I mean, that is without Fierce Battle, though. Big Bad Bosses would kick in. I think I need to do... Definitely in this celebration, I'm going to have to do another cooler level 10 Link showcase. When was the last one I did? Let me double check that. I want to see when the last level 10 Link showcase I did for cooler was. Might need to do another one for BOJACK. I feel like that damage wasn't the greatest right there. Right? Am I crazy? Maybe. I mean, that was without support, right? There was no support on that rotation. Again, Demigra was giving defensive support, but he doesn't give offensive support. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, level up for BOJACK. That's good, because I want to get that level 10 Links video up for him ASAP. Oh, what is that? Turn on power. Nice. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so now we're on the movie boss team / full power, but I think we have all movie bosses. Yeah, of course. Shitty Turles always has to transform. I hate Turles. That transformation is such a pain in my ass. We do have Big Bad Bosses active though. Yeah, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, and Fierce Battle. Again, Turles and BOJACK are not bad linking partners. I'm sorry that they don't share Shitty Coward and Shitty Revival. I mean, obviously it would help having Heraclan and Galactic Warriors, but Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, and Fierce Battle, that's big time stuff, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and see what BOJACK is going to rock for us. What's his defensive stat? He is at 153. Okay. That's pretty solid. Let's go ahead. Let's keep seeing what he's able to do here, and we'll finish out this turn. Oh, actually, I just pushed myself out of Big Bad Bosses. Damn it. Okay. All right. So let's see what BOJACK does right here. Again, where I'm standing right now, I am leaning towards BOJACK being better, because I just care about more so how units are performing in Super Battle Road. To me, that just means so much more, because again, it's so much more difficult. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got right here. Let's keep going. I do like to try rotations without support and stuff like that. All right, so next turn, we're going to have AGL BOJACK right here. See, this is going to work out good, because I think we can finish off both of the Super Saiyan 4s right here. So then next turn, we'll be able to transform at BOJACK, and we'll have BOJACK next to AGL BOJACK. Now, see, here's the thing that's kind of an issue, is it's very clear that they gave BOJACK Coward, because they've given that to the AGL TUR and then the STR TUR from earlier in the game's life cycle, right? So I guess they give him Coward to sort of make sure that he links up better with them. But, like, honestly, these TURs aren't really that impressive. The AGL and STR BOJACKs, like, it's probably not the best idea to run them. Like, I wanted to see what they're capable of doing, right? But, like, that's another better card we need. It's just a straight up, like, full power BOJACK, right? Okay, so now we are going to have most of the stuff. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, I spoiled that he's at level 10 links. I'm going to have a video for the LR BOJACK and AGL BOJACK full level 10 links coming up, I guess in the next couple days. They're going to be before STR BOJACK, because, I mean, again, listen, I wish I could do a level 10 links showcase for STR BOJACK today. I do, but doesn't work that way. It takes time to grind him up. All right, what's his defense at? 165. All right. Oh, this is fine. So we'll be able to get him 4 orbs. So that's one part of his passive, but not both. No support on rotation. What do we have active? So we have Heraclan, Galactic Warriors, Thirst for Conquest, and we have Coward, but no Fierce Battle again. See, that's one of the issues, is that getting Fierce Battle for BOJACK, it has to come from another non-BOJACK unit. Unless you're going to link him with himself, but that's the thing, like, you're not only ever going to use this BOJACK on his team, right? The Space Traveling Warrior team. Like, you're going to want to use this BOJACK if you're running movie bosses, or Revived Warrior, right? Or Inhuman Deeds, or Terrifying Conquerors, or one of these teams. You're going to want to run BOJACK on one of those teams, probably, right? Especially because Space Traveling Warriors, the category is so strong and covers so many bases that, you know, I think you would want to be running this BOJACK fairly often on a lot of these teams. And, you know, if you're running him on another team, you don't get the luxury of just smashing him alongside his, like, transformed and non-transformed state, right? Like, that's the thing. Everyone... See, I get mad because I have been saying Cooler is overrated, right? Like, me! And people forget about that. People forget that I was the one going, yeah, that boy is overrated. I think that boy is a little bit overrated now. Like, he is amazing, one of the top TWRs, but people act as though Cooler is God, and he cannot be replaced, and that is not true, right? Absolutely not. Like, all these units can be replaced, right? They could drop... So I think LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, that's the reason he's on the layout right there. I think he's coming in 2 weeks. They could easily just make him shit on everything the game has ever seen, right? He can make LR Jiren look like a child. Easily. Especially when you consider what that Gohan did in the movie. That is definitely something we could very, very much see. So, I don't know. Alright, this is perfect. No, Cooler is giving attack. Are we going to get anything from Cooler? No, but we do have big bad bosses right here. I feel like this is probably a good spot to end this. Can I get 6 orbs for him? If I get the... No. See, damn it. I'm going to have to do this. But the only thing about doing this is I get real scared of then healing too much. So we lose big bad bosses. I hope not. Don't heal too much. Oh, we did. We lost big bad bosses, I think. No, it's... Oh. It's active. All right, 230k defense is definitely very good, right? So we have all this active except for Revival and Fierce Battle. So see, that's the thing. Fierce Battle will just give us some extra damage, but at the very least, linked up with like all these BOJACKs, you are getting all the defense that he can get from all these links, right? Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Galactic Warriors. Like all these BOJACK units have those 3, so that's good. That's really good. Remember that Metal Cooler is giving, what, 3 key, 30% attack, and 40% defense? So let's see what BOJACK does right here. 230k defense is really good because it's going to jump up to like 300k-ish or something like that after he attacks. Again, I'm not a mathematician here. I'm stupid, so I'm not exactly... I'll talk to someone and figure out about 5? That's a bit higher than I was expecting right there. I mean, that is with Big Bad Bosses active, but that's good. There's no... See, that's... this attack stat I like. Now 5.34 because there's no support here. No, wait, there is. I'm going to bed. I'm ending this video right here. I'm going to bed. Yeah, Metal Cooler is giving 30% attack. I'm just getting so... All right, we're done. We're done. We're done. BOJACK definitely is putting up impressive numbers. No doubt about that. Seeing him clear 200k as easily as he is pretty big. And then once that Big Bad Bosses just becomes free, and, you know, Galactic Warriors is level 10, giving 2 key and 20% attack and defense. I mean, that's probably one of the 5 best links in the game now. Galactic Warriors, right? So, I mean, this BOJACK is a bad boy. I'm definitely in a race to get him to full level 10 links. Because obviously, units with Big Bad Bosses, you just haven't even really seen them until they're at full level 10 links. Although, we have actually seen him with Big Bad Bosses active frequently throughout this video, so that's good. So let me know what you guys think of BOJACK. I definitely, at the end of the 55% video, I was saying I probably like BOJACK a little bit better. I feel a little bit more comfortable about saying I like BOJACK a little bit better than Cooler right now. So we'll see how I'm feeling after level 10 links. I might even think BOJACK is quite a bit better than Cooler. Cooler definitely outdamages BOJACK, but that defense of BOJACK, it's way higher, I feel like, than what we see from Cooler. So that's good. So Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.